All right, if you are interested in knowing how to send something to your Google Classroom, after you have gone through classes and synced to Google Classroom, then you just make a formative. So I made this one for today. And then go up at the top, and after you're done editing it, don't forget if you want, change the point values. Um, by the way, once you edit, if you hit on this little I, then it'll show you what the students will see, and you can even type and make sure that what they want to write is what they want to write. They give you three options here. So this is what it will look like on their Chromebook, this is what will look like on their iPad, and that's what it will look like on their phone. So you can see all the options if graphics will work if students are using their phone. Anyway, I go to assign, and today I'm going to assign it to third and fourth AP Stats. So I can do it both at the same time if I want. And so I'm going to do assign and post to Google. But before I do that, let me just check the settings so you can see them. Restrict to individual students, I don't care about that. I'm not opening or closing the time. I can do it afterwards. This time limit, it's in beta, so I haven't used it yet, but it seems that uh, by its name, what it probably is. And then after this, you have some choices what will happen after they submit, so you can allow them to edit, you can keep it visible but they can't edit anything, or you can just make it go away. Returning scores, if you want them to get their scores immediately they can, and then returning correct answers, the same thing. Display questions in random order. I only have one question for this one, but if you had more than one question, it would display them in random order. One note on inside a multiple, especially a multiple choice question, when you are displaying them, you have the option to display the answers in random order. If you are doing a question where the answers are just like A is A, B is B, and so on, just be careful. When you could end up with a Kahoot issue where choice A is B and choice B is D, and so on. If that doesn't make any sense off the top of my just from talking, then I can show you that when I do another one. And then after that, it's just simple. Just hit assign and post to Google. Um, Over on my other screen, it popped up to ask me to sign in, but I just sign in. And it does take a second, but then it will pop up and now it's ready to go. And so the students actually have a link right now in Google Classroom, so they do not need to do this. You can give them this if you want, but right now in Google Classroom, that link will be up there. So I can show you. Let's just go out of here and back to Google Classroom. And then here's my AP Stats class. And so notice they now have an assignment through formative that they can click on if they want. Well, I guess you can't. You're not. Well, here's the instructions. And so they just click on this and they're there. Okay. Make sure after you're done, if you want them to get their feedback back, make sure that they actually, when they're done, turn it in. Even though when they're done on formative, it will actually be turned in. You can grade it on formative. But if they don't turn it in Google Classroom, when you go back to turn back the grades or pass back the grades, they won't get their grade back because Classroom won't know that they're finished. All right, as usual, any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will do my best. Hope everybody's doing well and have a great weekend.